Dell's Computex is all about Inspiron. The company has several different products debuting here in Taipei, and they're all doing very different things. We're seeing the first Inspiron gaming desktop from Dell. It's going to start at $500. It looks like a pretty typical gaming desktop, but what it really does is gives Dell an entry point in the gaming arena that's much lower than I think the $800 for the Alienware desktop. You know, pretty typical hardware. It's only going to run AMD chips, and it's going to come with AMD graphics cards, but it looks cool. There's going to be a transparent panel down the line for the side as well. It looks pretty typical, but if somebody just wants a cheap gaming desktop, it's probably going to be a very good option. The Inspiron gaming desktop will start at $500, and it'll be available sometime in May. And we also saw some new Inspiron all-in-ones. There's the Inspiron 5000, which is a new 24-inch model. It has the choice between a traditional panel or a touch panel. It has a nice new design, just very simple aesthetic. They're actually bringing over some of the display design from the XPS laptop, so they have an almost infinity edge screen as well. It'll have either integrated graphics or some of the lower end AMD graphics cards, but it looks like a nice general usage computer. But the really interesting one is the Inspiron 7000 all-in-one, and that one is VR ready. The Inspiron 5000 is launching in the US at the end of May, starting at $700. Looks like it'll be a pretty typical general usage machine. The really interesting one though is the Inspiron 7000, and this is Dell's VR ready all-in-one. Starts at $1,000, but it packs in a GPU that's powerful enough to run an Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive, much faster processors, a much bigger 27-inch screen. Looks like a great machine for somebody who maybe want to do a bit of gaming and maybe some graphic design work or something, but somebody who doesn't want to step up all the way to the XPS 27 all-in-one. Dell also did some good design work for the cables in the back, so you can plug in all the USB ports that you need for a VR headset without really making a mess. Same design pretty much as the XPS 5000. You have the Infinity Edge display as well, but it looks really good. It feels good, nice design. I think it'll be a useful VR machine for somebody who doesn't want to invest in a desktop. And the Inspiron 7000 will also be available at the end of May, starting at $1,000. So what we're really seeing from Dell here at Computex is a focus on value. They're creating a nice inexpensive gaming desktop, some good all-in-one options, and even one that can run VR. That's pretty impressive, and hopefully we'll see more of that from Dell down the line.